Hey guys, Dubhead Spartan here. And before I go any further, okay, yes, we are recording. That is good. The past couple times I tried to record this episode, I did not actually start the recording successfully and hit the right hotkey, and Bandicam wouldn't start recording. And I'd go back and see the files and realize, fuck, I didn't actually record anything and I just wasted a good, 15 minutes of my life. And I've done that multiple times now. In any case, since it's working now, today I'm bringing you a replay of Mattia Martelli 3 from Italy on the map Prokhorovka in his E50M, platooned up with his mate Biel Grinch in the RU-251. And Mattia's going to start off this match by going to the west side, to this long corridor of a road with bushes and all sorts of cover and foliage. All the tank destroyers love this spot. He starts the match putting 2 shots into that 1390. He thought he was going to scout. He thought wrong. The reason I bring you this replay of the E50M is because just a couple days ago, I actually picked up this tank. And I figured, what a better way to start off my serious YouTube channel by showing off some replay of it. Perhaps I could learn some tips myself from him and how he plays it. The one thing I very much like about this tank, as Mattia has just demonstrated for us, is its ability to shoot extremely accurately. It has an aiming reticle of about 0.3 meters and a dispersion of 0.3 meters and an aim time of 2.1, which means it's a very effective sniper. At WZ-131 up there, where Biel Grinch was in with, he just got destroyed by that T-54A1, but fortunately, the T-54E1 did not get away scot-free, as Mattia put a shell into him before he could pull back. Mattia's moved up a little bit here. He wants to get a little closer to the action, because he knows, as one of 4 top-tier tanks in this match, and how close the scores are right now, he needs to make a big difference. Finishes off the 1390 that he started a while back. And up until pretty late in this match, actually, the scores stay relatively even. Now, this T-54A1, he's being kind of cheeky. He's poking over and trying to get shots into Biel here and Mattia, all these guys on the other side of the ridge. Earlier on in the game, a lot of the team ended up going in this position. It's useful, but you don't need the entire team here. But they are effectively combating these guys who have moved up into this position on the enemy team. So, what Mattia and Biel end up doing shortly after they tried to put some shots in these guys down in this pocket, Mattia tells Biel, hey, go poke that ridge, see what you can spot. And lo and behold, there's a full health KV-4 on the enemy team. And because of the E50M's superior accuracy and aim time, dispersion values, all that good stuff, he's able to easily pick this guy off at long range. And of course, he misses as I'm saying that, but he's landed 2 shots, and either that shot that he just fired or the upcoming blind shot that he's going to put at the KV-4 after he goes unspotted, one of those is going to hit, and it's going to show that in post-battle results. Yeah, this shot right here. Now, unfortunately, after Biel's endeavors trying to spot over the mid-range, he's gotten himself killed. And it's very sad. I digress. Mati has racked himself up over at least 3,000 damage now. And 1 kill. And the game kind of slows down here. We can see the scores are still quite close. The health pools, they're a good 400 health apart. That's extremely close, especially for a match of World of Tanks. He spots the T-44 over here, but he doesn't fire through the bush because he doesn't give his position away. Or he doesn't want to, which means when this KV-4 comes up to try and see where Mattia is, Mattia was not spotted, and therefore the KV-4 is caught out, and Mattia had hoped that would have gone in, as would I, but he puts the 3rd shot in and finally finishes him off. That T-44 on the enemy team, he's just gone full YOLO. He sees the STA-1. He wants him dead. Now, the T-44 does not kill the STA-1 directly, but his spotting allows the IS-3, which is the same tank that killed Mattia's platoon mate, to take out the STA-1 as well. But now that he's given his position away, Mattia, in combination with the T-57 Heavy that's pulling up beside him, are going to completely destroy this guy. Good night, sweet dreams. Now the T-57 Heavy, he's getting a little aggressive. He's pushed over the ridge, and unfortunately, that gets him killed by the enemy T-57 Heavy of all tanks. But the Grille 15, which most likely also put a shot into the T-57 before he got killed, he gets a couple shots put into him. Now, what you see Mattia do here, he loads his high explosive shells. He does this for 2 reasons. One, because obviously he can pen the Grille 15 with high explosive and do more damage. Why wouldn't you want to do that? But he also is running low on his APCR and his heat ammo. And he wants to conserve those ammo types to use on tanks that he actually needs those to pen. Whereas he can use the high explosive. He can use any type of ammo on the Grille and it'll just go right through. Wise choice, sir. The Waffenträger Panzer IV on the enemy team, he's popped up over on the mid-range. And Mattia here, he has no problem sniping him from a good 400 meters away-ish. And after he whiffs that shot at the T-57 Heavy, he is now out of regular ammunition. He's either going to have to fire his high explosive rounds or his heat ammo. And he obviously is not going to use high explosive against the T-57 Heavy or a T-34, which means this is going to be one heck of a costly round. At this point of the game, he's racked himself up almost 6,500 damage. And after that T-57 Heavy on the enemy team suicided, they've gotten a bit of a health advantage as well. The enemy team, I say. Now, Mattia has kept his E50M on fairly full health for the entirety of this match, which means when that T-57 Heavy comes over and puts a full clip of ammunition into him, he's able to take that. If he had taken a couple hits earlier, he would have died right there. Now, he's got a cunning plan. He's going to flank this T-57 Heavy, but apparently the T-57 Heavy has very keen eyes. He's just noticed that those trees fell down, and he knows that Mattia is probably moving this way now. How do I know this? You'll see in a second. Mattia goes up here, and he aims to where the T-57 Heavy last was. But where has he gone? He's gone over the left to try and see if he can find where Mattia was going to go. Down the road. Now, the one thing there that really puts a lot of stress on Mattia is the fact that he didn't immediately just go over the ridge, stop, aim, and fire. If he had done that, because of the great dispersion values of the E50M, he might not have taken that one hit from the T-57 Heavy that left him on 418 health. This means now that both the Waffenträger and the T-34 have the ability to one-shot him. So, the T-34, he's popped up again. He takes out the KV-4, leaving Mattia in a 1 versus 2 situation. Extremely tense situation. Mattia has gone looking for the Waffenträger here to try and find his last known position. But to no avail, the Waffenträger has moved, and as he drives along this road, you can see he doesn't get spotted as he's doing this, which means the Waffenträger is also probably not on the hill to his left. Nor is he going to be in this bushes ahead of him because he doesn't get seen now either. So what he does, he drives up on the ridge here, on the train tracks. He doesn't see the Waffenträger, and he also doesn't get spotted, which probably means the Waffenträger, if he has gone over this, he's gone far over this. He's down over in this area, or somewhere over here now. He's not in the range where he could spot Mattia when he came over that ridge. So now what Mattia is going to do, he's going to go up to this this ridge in the middle, these train tracks up here, and he's going to look over and see if he can see the T-34, because his last known position was way over here. He could possibly still be in this area, but apparently not. And oh my gosh, there's the T-34, unexpected location. Now what you'll notice is the T-34 does not spot Mattia, but Mattia does see the T-34. So that means he gets that first shot off. The T-34 fires on the move and tracks Mattia, but does no damage. Mattia gets a third shot in, and now they're both basically one-shots for each other. And what Mattia is going to do, he's going to side scrape around this building, this destructible building, try and get the T-34 to come out. The T-34 pokes on out and gets himself killed. And Mattia gets himself a Top Gun. Hooray! As the M103 put in chat, good job, dude. This leaves him with just under 8,600 damage, 11 heat shells, and 3 high explosive. And now he's got to hunt the sneaky German tank destroyer. Knowing tank destroyers, he's probably found himself a nice hiding spot to ambush Mattia. Now, with the 2-minute warning bell that just went off, Mattia knows he's got to find this guy, or he's got to find a way to dig him out. And what I think he wants to do is he wants to cap, but he checks before going in. And we find the Waffenträger, but the Waffenträger does not spot Mattia. But we know the Waffenträger has 6th sense, because when he gets spotted by Mattia, he pulls back behind the house. Now the Waffenträger pulls on back to try and get a shot into Mattia. He bounces off Mattia. Mattia just completely misses the Waffenträger. He's loaded his high explosive in preparation to do full freaking damage to this guy. That Waffenträger pulls back out again and bounces it again. Mattia rams him and misses from point blank range. Oh no, but also the Waffenträger does. Good job. out of high explosive ammo now, Mattia has to load his heat ammo, which he doesn't need to pen, but he has to use. Waffenträger bounces again, and Mattia does not. GG. With 35 seconds left on the clock, and a grand total of over 10,000 damage, including the blind shots that he hit, just under 2,500 damage blocked, and 7 kills. The first time I watched this replay, I think my heart was racing as fast as Mattia's probably was when he played this round. Well done. I am Dubhead Spartan. I will catch you guys next weekend. have fun playing whenever you're playing.